BearPodcast 433. Just makes you all fuzzy inside.
So was it all lube? What kind of lube? Okay, are you ready?
But but in the picture that he's got on, it looks like he's got a bear.
I got to see lots of bears playing.
What? You mean you didn't have your podcast equipment with you?
It's actually plants killing zombies. Would it be better to go there and then get sick afterwards? Well,
I don't know. It depends on what you get sick with. Me and James have a lot in common. We're both pasty white. Matt Bear Prop. Don selling his thong. Having it auctioned off. I think he got $150 just for his thong.
Your question of the week.
The second question of the week.
Oh, really? You want instant gratification? In a
Yeah, those bears get around. Everybody knows everybody in this world.
Welcome everyone to Bear Podcast. I am Nard.
And I am Ray.
And welcome to episode 433. And it's the day after Labor Day.
And this bitch is wearing white.
I'm wearing white. See? I'm wearing white.
Such a rebel.
I'm a rebel. That's right. Yes, in studio with us is Dave, of course. He's there. He's naked there right now. So, like I said, yeah.
What's the equivalent of Filipino trailer trash?
Filipino trailer trash? I don't know. Provinciano? I don't know. Why? Is it from somebody from the province? I guess.
Okay.
Not really trash, but more like somebody from the province.
Because only trailer trash wears white after Labor Day. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So I'm a Filipino trash? Is that what you're saying?
Trailer trash, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all don't have mobile homes in the Philippines?
No, we don't. But we do have nipa huts made of wood and leaves. Yeah, we have those.
And cow dung?
Not cow dung. We don't use cow dung as a part of the house. What do you think of us? Gosh! You're so lazy. I'm kidding. Okay, so welcome to our Labor Day episode. We just came from, I just came from Southern Decadence in New Orleans, and I was there for a while with Wayne, and of course we drove. I wish you've gone with us. It would have been fun.
No, it was a good thing I did not go.
Why not?
As sick as I was on Friday, oh no.
What are you sick of? What happened?
I couldn't even get out of bed Friday morning. I was so sick. And when I did get out of bed, I had to crawl to the bathroom because I couldn't stand up.
Why?
I had vertigo so bad.
Oh, really?
Really. I mean, the only way my head stopped spinning was when I was laying flat in the bed. I couldn't even sit up without getting sick.
Why? Glasses? Did you eat something you ate?
I don't know. There wasn't anything on my stomach because I dry heaved all morning.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was, but it was not fun. And it still hasn't been fun. My stomach still bothers me.
Oh, wow. So that's why you don't want to eat something spicy.
Exactly. So.
Okay.
And I posted on Facebook how I was feeling. I got everything from you having a stroke to you got West Nile.
West Nile.
So thank you all the Facebook doctors for informing
They
me.
gave you a stroke test over the phone.
Yeah.
And Dave gave me a stroke test over the phone.
A stroke test?
Dave gave me a stroke test, and he couldn't even say something that you should be able to say.
He stroked you? Okay. We can say it if we want to. But anyway, so yeah, it is Labor Day weekend, last weekend. And you went to a pool party. How was the pool party, Ray?
Pool party is nice.
Wait a second. You were sick the day before, but you were able to go to the pool
party? No, I was sick
party.
Friday. The pool party was on Monday, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So it was a couple of days. I mean, I got better, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do too much. I sat around the house most of the weekend and piddled around. I wasn't out running around acting a fool, going to the Eagle or anything like that madness on Sunday.
Oh, you went?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No. Everybody else went apparently, but not me. They didn't go to Decadence, of course.
Yes.
So, and then the rest of them were all at the pool parties. So,
At the pool party, yeah. Okay.
On Monday. So it was a nice crowd.
I wish I had gone. We couldn't go. We arrived really late. Wayne and I were driving back, and it was around 5 o'clock, 5:30. By the time we get ready, arriving here and getting ready and go to the pool party, everybody would have been leaving by then, I guess.
Probably.
So just why we didn't go. But yeah, Southern Decadence was really fun. It's not, many people canceled their flights. And their
a lot of their
reservations.
flights got canceled for them.
Well, you're right. Yeah, it got canceled for them, and so they didn't come at all, which is really disappointing because
Yeah.
it would have been more packed.
A lot of people's hotel rooms got canceled and everything. So.
So we did that. Still, it's still lots of people. Still, it's a lot of people. It was fun. I meet new people from Dallas, and met a few guys from the Roundup Diesel from Dallas, their softball team. and of course there are woofy bears. And we, on the way there, we did avoid the water. I was being warned, you better keep away from the flooded area. And so we did. Along I-10, we went Highway 90. We went south a bit, and we passed by Thibodeau and New Iberia. That's where Tabasco was made. Tabasco was made. So we did that, and from there we went to New Orleans. It's really fast. It's really easy.
Yeah.
I think we only added 30 minutes to our trip going there. So
That's
it was
not
good.
too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So not much traffic. Even coming back was even easier. So that weekend, remember, every Friday it's always what do you call this? The Phoenix. It's a block party. They didn't have. I don't think they have it on Friday night.
Well, most of the quarter still didn't have power, did they?
Yeah, we didn't have power. Even my partner Mike had problems with power. And then he had Phoenix. The Phoenix were, I think they had generators out and used candles to light up the bar. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
But no AC.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm glad I stayed in Houston with AC.
Oh yeah, good for you.
It's bad enough riding around in a car without AC, much less walking around New Orleans. It's hot as hell.
But you know, in New Orleans, we did stay in the pub. We checked out the pub in Oz. Whenever I'm in New Orleans, I don't go to those bars. I don't go to pub. I always go to Lafitte's or Phoenix. Lafitte's, Phoenix, or Rawhide. Go to Rawhide. So I did check out. I got to check all the twink bars, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That's the kind of bar you like, I would say.
Are they full of twinks?
Yes, and the dancers are twinks. But
yes, I saw the picture of Wayne with a dancer. Or what? Who was it?
Sam.
Sam with the dancer.
Sam with the dancer.
Sam with the dancer. That's who it was. Wayne was with Casey Dipple. That's who it was.
Yeah, that's right.
It was chaser on chaser action.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's been when we go to, remind me when we go to New Orleans, I'm going to take you to a new place called Nola Po' Boys. It's actually in front, very near.
No Po' Boy
Lafitte's.
Nazi anymore.
They're okay. It's still there. We didn't go there this weekend though, but we did go to the Nola Po' Boys. They have this awesome shrimp po' boys. They're a little spicy, and it's overflowing from your 16-inch bun or one of those French bread. So
you like 16 inches?
I like 16 inches. Po' boys. 16-inch boys. 16-inch po' boys. Yeah. And then parade was on Sunday. This was really short. Not as spectacular as the years before. So
that's because nobody was there.
Because nobody was there. Yeah, not too many. Many drove. If they canceled, the flights were canceled, so they opted to drive. That's what people did. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. You see some pictures here. It's some pictures from Southern Decadence. I just picked some pictures that I took. I'll probably post some videos. So we'll see. Oh God, I screwed up that picture. I screwed up that picture. It was sideways.
He's been flipping this whole way for an hour now, and he's just now noticing it interesting.
Well, I'm not looking at the back. I'm looking at our audience. That's why. Anyway, okay. So moving on, we have an interview today with Rich Shields. He's actually the president of the Capital City Bears from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So he joined us in the show. Actually, the first time we met him was in Provincetown, and he's actually our roommate in our small condo there in P-Town, and we had.
And who was your other roommate?
The other group, the other couple was Jim. Jim.
Look at Dave smile.
Look at Dave smile.
Look at Dave smile. Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
Put that away, Dave. Don't whip it out. Okay. It's nice to be in front of anyway, okay. So, yeah, so let's move on. It's here's our interview with Rich, talking about their 7th anniversary with the Capital City Bears. Oh. Welcome to Bear Podcast. I am Nard.
And I am Ray.
And joining us today is Rich Shields from Capital City Bears. Welcome to the show, Rich.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yes, awesome to
Which capital
hear you.
city is this, Rich? Just to clarify.
I'm sorry, repeat that again, Ray?
I said, which capital city is this, just to clarify for all the listeners?
The Capital City Bears is a group based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, so the capital of Pennsylvania. It's south central PA, about 30 miles north of the border from Maryland.
Oh, okay. Capital city, Harrisburg.
See, I was thinking when it says capital city, I was thinking D.C.
No, that's too far from Pennsylvania. Okay.
It's true. It's about a 2 hour, about 2.5 hour drive to go to D.C. Harrisburg is a cool enough town. It's like most capital cities. It's not necessarily a big town, but you can get to Philadelphia in just a little over 2 hour drive. Washington D.C. 2 hour drive. New York City about 2.5, 3 hour drive. Baltimore in about 1.5 hour drive. So a person like myself, being born and raised in Philadelphia, this is actually a pretty nice town to live in because you can get to many places in a short period of time.
That's true. Well, don't they still have all the passenger trains still running up there in between the major cities?
Yeah. I mean, Harrisburg they've reduced a lot of their a lot of the Amtrak trains going in and out of here for the most part. But they do run between Harrisburg and Philadelphia every couple hours, so you really can get anywhere you want to if you didn't really want to drive. You just hop the train. And my husband does that a lot when he goes to Philly for business.
I think I only drove through Harrisburg back then when I was when my sister used to live in Allentown, and we would just drive around, and we would go through. I think we drove through Harrisburg at some point. Yeah.
Most likely, if you were heading down south, the arteries around here pretty much take you around there, and it really is not a very large city, so you really could blink and you'd miss it. But for a small town with 3 gay bars within walking distance, it has more of an advantage of larger places, from what I'm told.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, let me ask you about Capital City Bears. So how long has the group been going on?
Well, this September, in fact, September 15th, is going to be our 7th anniversary of the Capital City Bears being in existence. There was 9 original members. I'm one of the 9. My husband, Ken, actually is also one of the 9. I was originally the vice president when it first came into life back in 2005, and in the last year and a half, I've been the president of the organization.
Oh, I see. Okay. And Ken is with you. How are you still? How many of you guys are there now in the group now?
Right now, the group is up to 85 members, and
wow.
we would have never dreamed in our wildest dreams back in 2005 when we started it, that we would get to that size. And again, I keep on coming back to it. Harrisburg is not a very large area, so the fact that we have guys that are members from as far away as 40, 50 miles away that want to be a part of this group is a testimony to a lot of hard work over the years on us developing a reputation as a good, sound, there's no attitude group. We really just live and let live, and we do a lot of activities during the summer and the winter inside the bar, outside the bar, that have made it a comfortable place and something that the guys want to be involved with.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking about you guys have doing activities. What kind of activities do you guys do? What do you guys do for fun?
Well, during the summertime, we are very lucky that 2 of our members, their partners, they have a single-family home with a in-ground pool in the back, and so they very willingly want to have monthly pool parties, which is a great draw. We'll draw 100 to 115 guys at the pool party. So during the summer, it's between swimming at the pool party, or we're within a 2-hour driving distance of 2 gay camping sites around here. One's called The Woods, and the other's called Hillside. And right above Hillside, there's also a night house. So I stand corrected. There's actually 3. So between the pool parties and camping during the summer, fall, we will start having our anniversary thing at our home bar. We also go to haunted hay rides. There is.
Wait. Haunted hay rides?
Well, yes, there's plenty of haunted hayride activities that are
Really?
around in the northeast section of the country.
Oh.
And the guys, bears just love to go on the haunted hayrides and get the crap scare out of them.
Yeah, Maynard's never done anything like that. He's never been anywhere they do that because they don't do that here.
We don't know.
No. Yes, you must.
Hayrides.
I will convince Mike to convince you. You must come up here to get on the haunted hayride. It's when the fall weather starts to settle and you're nice, crisp but not cold evenings, and riding on those hay rides and getting things and people jumping out at you and scaring you. It makes for one very exhilarating evening.
Nice. Sounds interesting.
Besides social activities, do you guys do any fundraising activities?
Every month that we have, and we our bear happy hours, as we call them, we have them once a month. It's on the third Saturday of every month throughout the year. We will either run 50-50 raffles, or if we have very generous donating organizations like the local theaters or local organizations that want to donate some of their items to us, we'll raise money for different charities and organizations. The last three, and we used to do it on a quarterly basis. The last 3 months, we helped raise over $2,500 towards Alzheimer's research.
Wow.
And yeah, that was it really does help when you have a great recipe for drunken gummy bears and you sell them at $1 a pop. And
Drunken gummy bears. We do know what drunken gummy bears are.
Yes. And we won't talk about them from P-Town, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if the folks purposely come into the bar and specifically ask for the for them, and they like to know that their money's going towards good cause. So between Alzheimer's research, the Trevor Project, and all kinds of different organizations and such, it's our pleasure to help raise money and then send them in on behalf of the folks from the Harrisburg area.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So no bears and bras.
No drag shows. No drag shows.
No bears and bras.
There are the sister bar, like one of the three bars in the area, does also do drag shows, and they will. They're also really good about raising money for different prizes and different causes as well. Our home bar, the Brownstone, has held drag shows in there. The bar is not very wide. It's long but not very wide, so it's not as conducive to holding drag shows as much. The drag queens kind of get a little upset when they don't have their runway available to them. But, pretty much is enough said. But so yearly we'll raise money for all different causes and such, and we always ask for different ideas and different groups to get a hold of us, and we are more than willing to help raise funds, especially for good charities.
Yeah, I know. Maynard puts on a wig and it's all diva.
Oh, right. With the nail polish too.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you. You guys were working together with the Susquehanna. Is that right? Susquehanna Valley Bears.
The Susquehanna Valley Bears. Susquehanna Valley Bears is an organization that still is in existence. They've been in existence a lot longer than the Capital City Bears. The Capital City Bears is kind of a spin-off of the Susquehanna Valley Bears. For those not really familiar with the area, the Susquehanna Valley Bears primarily is based out of York, Pennsylvania. History buffs, you'll know York from it's closer to Gettysburg, so you pretty much have an idea there. But a lot of the activities that the Susquehanna Valley Bears were doing, they were doing down in the York areas, about 30 to 40 miles south of Harrisburg. And a group of guys back in 2005 from the Harrisburg area that decided that we wanted to have an offshoot of a bear organization that was a little closer to home, that would do activities down in York, but we wanted something where we didn't have to travel each weekend that far away. So, so thus that's how the Capital City Bears was born. But we still work with, and gladly, and very, very good relationship-wise, we do work with Susquehanna Valley Bears on a lot of their events. And in fact, they have their third one's coming up. They have a bear run in March called Bikers Bear Mayhem, and the Capital City Bears help them out in volunteering and helping raise funds for their cause, which is called the Black and White Party, which is AIDS Research Foundation based out of Harrisburg.
Okay. Wow, you guys are busy. It's good to have two bear groups that are working together. Same here in Houston. Sometimes we work alongside with the San Antonio Bears, even the Dallas one, and sometimes with the Austin group. And we have Bear Watch here, and the people from Austin, the Heart of Texas Bears, or sometimes so I send in their group also here. Here in Texas, we kind of work together too. So I like it when two adjacent cities have bear groups that work together. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Our community is too small not to want to work with each other. Working against each other is just not going to. It's not going to benefit anyone. It really isn't. But the Bears, they like to have their little home that's close to home. So I think that's why the two groups work so well together, and we can be two groups in a relatively close area to each other, but not stepping on anyone's toes.
Yeah.
So what you guys got coming up over the next couple months?
Well, besides our anniversary for this month and doing the Haunted Hayride and the Renaissance Fair next month, we'll hold for the Capital City Bear members of the club. We'll hold a holiday party in December. And then January through March usually are quiet times because up here we do get a pretty significant amount of snow, not nearly anything what Buffalo or Canada would get. But we're going to do things pretty much indoors. We have heard that there's some newer members that have heated pools and such. They've invited us to go over to their house and do some gatherings and such during the winter months, and come April, we'll work with the Carolina Bear Lodge and head down to Myrtle Beach and go visit them, and then work on going up to Provincetown again in July.
Mm-hmm. You guys are busy. Gosh, they already planned until April.
Yeah,
Gosh.
It is exhausting, especially when you said it is a club. But it's a volunteer type club, and everybody has full-time jobs. I'm just glad I have a husband who is very supportive and who happens to also be the treasurer of the club. So he has a vested interest to make sure that things go. So when I'm exhausted and I just got to know I can't do this anymore, he's like, "Oh yeah, you are," and he basically just prods me a little bit and says, "Look, open up those emails and let this get this rolling."
Yeah.
And then when the events are happening and the guys are having a good time, and you see the fruits of your labor, they work out, and you understand why we do the things that we do, and when we write that check out to that organization, and you just get the smile on the people's faces that they're like, "Wow, you guys really did this for us."
Yeah.
And who are you? Oh my God, thank you. It's a nice surprise, and it makes it all worth it.
Yeah. So you've been with Ken. Ken is your partner. Everybody out there listening, and watching, Ken is Rich's partner. So how long have you guys been together?
I met Ken in 2004, and we've been together since then. And we were legally married in August 1st, 2008, in California during that very short period of time.
Oh, really?
That before Prop 8 came into existence. So yeah, we married because I was working out there in California for a couple months, and so we married out there in California.
Wow.
We've been married since 2008. So yeah.
You're one of those guys who got grandfathered in?
Yes, from what we were watching very closely. But from what happened was that the decision was that anybody, whatever number was 18,000 or so marriages that were they were allowed to stand as part of the current deal, as you want to call it. So yes, so Ken and I are still considered and still legally married.
Okay.
So that's why it was such a pleasure to be a part of yet another wedding back in July.
Yeah, I don't know about that wedding. I think I heard about that wedding in July too.
Oh, Lord.
It's a little thing on the beach. That's all.
Yeah, it's just a small wedding at the beach.
With a lot of cameras.
A lot of cameras.
Lots
and
of
videos.
cameras. All right. So, okay, a few more. So, as the president, what is the hardest task you have to deal with in the group?
The hardest task is trying to come up with
Things to
new
do.
and different ideas to keep, basically to help make it worthwhile for the guys who are members of the club want to stay a part of the club.
Mm-hmm.
I know myself, if I'm going to pay a fee to get a card to join something, it may sound selfish. What are you doing for me? So I try to put myself in that situation. What are we doing for the members?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what it is. And so I do ask for a lot of help from the current members. Do you have any idea of what's going on? Do you have an idea of what you want to do? So
I have an idea. I have an
that's really
idea.
the hardest thing.
Yeah, I have an
I'm
idea
sorry,
for you.
Jacob?
I have an idea for you guys. Bathhouse
Go for it.
discount. That's what we have, right? What do we have? 10% discount, something like that.
I think so.
I think so. 10% discount at the.
I don't know. I
Midtown Spa.
don't visit such places.
Right. Me neither. I don't visit such places either. So I just heard about it. Yes,
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's right. But okay. So one last.
Allegedly, for those easy bears, like the one laying over there on the couch, he usually visits those places.
Uh-huh.
I expect to see that lazy bear being filmed when we see this podcast. So
Yeah, that's right.
Don't let him off the hook.
Okay. Dave, put your clothes on. Put your clothes back on. Okay. Gosh, he's naked right now.
We don't want to see that.
Oh, why
He's
not?
flashing us. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, so so one last thing about the upcoming event, your anniversary. Just a few more details about this one. So when is it going to be? A few Saturdays from now?
It is Saturday, September 15th. It's held at the bar that we originated with, the Brownstone Lounge in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, from 7 p.m. till they close the doors at 2 a.m. So it's just be a big old anniversary party, and we've been fortunate enough to have enough people, enough organizations donate items that the raffle prizes will go towards this month's charity is Heavenly Paws. It's a no-kill animal shelter. We raised money for once before for them a few years ago, and so we wanted to continue to give to them as well. But I would say from every half hour on the hour, starting about 9 o'clock, we're going to have all kinds of prizes and giveaways for those who show up. So we're looking forward to it. The anniversary party is always a good night.
Awesome. Okay. So everybody out there, check out their website at capitalcitybears.com. And also, they're on Facebook. You guys are on Facebook also at facebook.com/capitalcitybears. So, yeah, Jim, people would like you guys and probably will post this show when it comes out on your Facebook page so people can talk about it. So, well, thank you, Rich, for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. I can't wait to see you again, probably maybe next year. Maybe sooner, I don't know.
Well, our target is to go up to Erie, and if you guys are going to be up in Erie, it's February, March of next year. That's we will definitely be heading up there for that.
Yeah, a little easier for you guys since it's also in
it is. It's within a 6-hour drive, but it still is. We can get there by car, so we have no excuse not to be up there. So you just let us know if you're heading up there, because we'd love to see you again.
All right, you too. And Ray, Ray was there, so he enjoyed it when he was there too. Yep. So that was good. That was a good experience. Really highly recommendable. All right, so thank you, Rich.
Nard, Ray, thank you very, very much for this chance to have the interview. I really appreciate it. And it was great to talk to you guys again. And tell the lump on the couch she needs to get up.
Lump on the couch, get up.
So thank you, Rich, for joining us in the show. So everybody out there watching and listening, go to capitalcitybears.com for more info about their event. Also, they're also on Facebook. So facebook.com/capitalcitybears. Now, moving on with our event. Actually, we do Gay, the Geek, and the Bizarre. I guess the gay part is their interview with Rich. So that's good.
Because Rich is a bear and he's very gay.
He's very gay.
He's married to another man. You don't get much gayer than that.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's move on with our Wolf with a Bear, Ray.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice butt.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what's your number?
Can I buy you a beer? Do you work out a lot? Do you come here often?
Wolf, what a chaser.
Let's see. Our Wolf with a Bear. Henderson moved everything around. Okay, here we go. Well, it's actually not Wolf with a Bear. It's more Wolf with a Billy Goat.
It's a billy goat?
He's a billy goat.
He's a billy
That's what he says.
That's how he describes
That's what Joey
himself?
said. He describes himself. He says, I don't have much fur, but I got a very big beard, goatee beard. So he's like, I'm more like a billy goat.
Okay.
So he's Joey the billy goat. His name is Joey Turin. He's 34 years old. He's a retired gymnast and now a certified massage therapist model. He's 5'3" tall.
He's as tall as me.
He's 1 yard tall.
He's
135 pounds.
He's lighter than me.
30-inch waist. Do you have a 30-inch
He's
waist?
smaller than me. Oh my God, he's a chaser.
And he's hairy on all the right areas. So he does have some hair. He's very friendly, outgoing, and playful. He said others consider him to be an otter, but he's more like a billy goat. So he was born in Valencia, Spain. He's also deaf and a Sephardi Jew. Now I could say that right up until today.
Sephardi.
Sephardi Jew.
Okay.
So, which means there's a Jewish settlement in Spain, and he's the remnants of that. So
He's the remnants of that. Okay.
So he's lived in the United States most of his life. He's now been living in Los Angeles for 6 years. He's been very connected to the bear leather community there, and he was honored. He's honored to represent the leather community as Mr. Bullet Leather in 2011. So he just wanted to thank everybody for the opportunity to present himself, and you can find him on Growler.
Oh, Growler. Okay. CMT for you.
Yep, CMT for you on Growler and Scruff. He's on both of them. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. So thank you, Joey, for being our.
And if you like little chaser dudes to rub you down, he's cute, so you might want to hire him.
Yep. Okay.
And we'll have his pictures up. He got sent Maynard plenty of pictures, especially in leather.
Oh yeah, we'll be flashing it and everything. Okay, so do we want to go through all these movies here, TV shows?
Well, we got them real quick for the geek. This is our geek. Geek this week. We're talking about some of the new shows that are coming out that people have been talking about. One of the first ones is 666 Park Avenue, which is a story about people who live in the same building and they all sold their soul to the devil.
Oh.
To get what they want. So that's an interesting little take on something. It's kind of like
Crossroads.
No, not Crossroads. It's more like what was that show? Melrose Place.
Okay.
Instead of
is it a comedy? Or it's something serious?
It's more of a drama.
It's a drama. It's like
thing. Yeah. So
yeah,
it's like Melrose Place, except they also sold to the devil.
Okay.
Or,
all right.
Or whatever her name was, Lockhart. What was her name? What's the blonde chick?
I don't watch that. So
what's the blonde chick's name?
On Melrose?
Melrose Place.
The one that's married to Tommy Lee?
Yeah.
Lockhart. What's her?
Yeah, I can't remember. Whatever her name is. So that's kind of what it is, except she's not the devil in this one. So anyway. Next, Arrow, which is based on the Green Arrow series, which is the retake of that on CW. This is not your older brother's Oliver Queen. Stephen Amell stars as Queen, a.k.a. the Green Arrow, a wealthy playboy by day and a vigilante crime fighter by night, and a gritty, brooding retelling of the famed superhero. Mm-hmm. So there's actually a lot of hype about that. It's kind of like taking the place of what Smallville used to do. So it's got a good little. It's got a lot of good talk about it. So hopefully it turns out to be good. So that's going to be. Oh, sorry, that's on the CW. 666 Park Avenue is going to show up on ABC. Let's see. Hang on, I'm writing this down. Actually, 66 Park Avenue has already premiered. It premiered on the 30th. So
already showed?
Okay. So we'll have to go catch it somewhere because I missed it.
Okay.
The Arrow premieres October 10th. The next kind of sci-fi geeky show is Beauty and the Beast on CW. They're kind of remaking Beauty and the Beast, and I'm not exactly sure how they're doing this because the pictures I've seen, the guy's not a beast unless they're doing something. So, but
maybe he's a beast inside.
I don't know.
Starring Kristen Kriuk. How do you say it?
Kristen Kriuk.
Kriuk.
So,
Kriuk.
but all he has is a scar on his face. So I don't know what
Maybe
they're
that's
doing.
beast enough for them. Huh?
I don't know. So,
Okay.
but it is a remake of the 1987 one with Linda Hamilton and Ron Perlman.
If you guys watched Smallville, the one who played Lana Lang back then was Kristen Kriuk.
Oh, that's right. You are right about that. I didn't catch that.
That's why I remember the name. Yeah.
Well, that's good. She was cute as Lana Lang.
That's Lana Lang.
So
who became a mutant. She's
She
got powers now.
She became a kryptonite mutant.
Yeah,
so.
kryptonite mutant. Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast premieres Thursday, October 11th, and that's on CW. Now CBS is coming out with Elementary, which is a retake of the Sherlock Holmes story. So if you're not getting your feel from the films or PBS series, CBS producers offer a modern take on the crime solver with Johnny Lee Miller as Sherlock and a recovering addict and NYPD consultant. His Watson is a sober companion, a former surgeon, and is a woman, Lucy Liu.
Oh, Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu plays Watson. So he's a former
right.
NYPD.
That's why it's
he's
different
a drug
because
addict.
she's a woman. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that comes on. That's already started, September 25th. See, we missed this because we bumped this a week.
No, September 25th.
Yeah. So the first one's been on. So you'll have to go back and catch it online.
No,
somewhere.
that's September 25th.
That's right. September 25th. That's next week.
Next
to
week.
cut 3 weeks. So okay.
2 or 3
Sorry.
weeks. Yeah.
I was thinking August, September. I'm confused. So.
All right.
And then of course Partners, which is the very gay one.
I saw the previews for this.
Yes.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, but I still have to see probably the pilot. But it looks interesting because it is Will and Grace.
Yeah.
It's another Will and Grace.
Yeah, it's the Will and Grace creators David Cohen and Max Munich give us another pair of straight gay BFFs, but this time it's a bromance. However, the tight bond between Lewis and Joe is tested after Joe proposes to his longtime girlfriend Allie. Don't feel too bad for Lewis. His boyfriend is Superman Brandon Routh.
Yes, that's right. The one who's playing Superman. Superman Returns. Brandon Routh.
Hot.
Yeah,
I met him in person. He was here in Houston.
He was?
Yes, for Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, really? He was here?
He was here for when they did the premiere. When they did the advanced premiere here.
Superman.
And I was like, oh.
Is Heather Locklear?
Heather Locklear. Yeah, so she the Devil's replaced her. It's pretty much the same thing. So, and then of course the one big one we keep talking about is Revolution, which is on NBC, which premieres Monday, September 17th at 9 Central. It's a J.J. Abrams and Eric Kirpike, Eric does the one that's done Supernatural, to come up with a mythology-heavy drama set.
Eric Kripke.
Yeah, I get it right. Set in a post-apocalyptic future where there is no electricity, none whatsoever. There's no AC Maynard.
Just like in New Orleans last weekend. So we ended up going to the bar.
So they've been plugging that pretty heavily on the series on the TV, and it's got a lot of hype behind it. So keep out, watch for that. So it should be pretty good if you're geeky. The other one is The New Normal.
Is something gay again?
It's Brian and David hire Goldie, a single mother, to be their surrogate. This is the one that's being done by Modern Family. The producers of Modern Family.
Oh, okay.
Where they hire the chick to be the surrogate mother and the whole, and they keep advertising it pretty heavily. It premieres September 11th at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
So Central Time, or excuse me, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. So, and that's the new ones that are coming up. And it's also the first fall series to be boycotted.
Already,
yeah. Because
it hasn't even shown yet. They're being boycotted already.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
So
we got to see that. All right.
Speaking of boycotting,
this is a bizarre. I put it under bizarre, but it's not really a topic. It may not be too bizarre because it's kind of expected. Southern Decadence arrests 9 anti-gay preachers nabbed for disrupting New Orleans celebration. And I was there. Actually, I saw these guys. Okay, let me tell you the story.
Well, somebody posted a pic with them in the background holding their slogans.
I think I
on
have
Facebook.
videos of them. I have to pull up my pictures and videos of them. So a number of Christian fundamentalists may have claimed that the gay revelers in town for Southern Decadence somehow prompted Hurricane Isaac's dangerous weather in New Orleans last week. As it turns out, New Orleans has little tolerance for anti-gay rhetoric, as 9 preachers were arrested for suspicion of aggressive solicitation on Saturday after yelling homophobic epithets during a Southern Decadence demonstration. So the New Orleans Times-Picayune identifies these are guys, and they're 45-year-old, 31-year-olds. The youngest is 22 years old, and so the men were found to be in violation of an ordinance that prohibits any person or groups of persons to loiter or congregate on Bourbon Street for the purpose of disseminating any social, political, or religious message between the hours of sunset and sunrise, according to the publication. A spokesman, said the men were previously warned not to use bullhorns but did not comply. I saw these guys. In a way, they are disruptive. They did resist arrest. Well, not arrest, but they did. I think I read about it. One of the guys did assault an officer.
Yeah.
And I was there, and I can't help it. I know I don't like them, but the guys are hot. You would like the other one who's bringing the sign. Lifting the sign. Yeah. So I think I have pictures too. Some of them are hot, but what can I say? They're protesters. I guess the ordinance does say from sunset to sunrise that they're not supposed to do that, which I understand because the streets are full, and then here you are shouting at people. I guess I don't know. Would that be a freedom of speech violation?
I don't think so, because they get to speak during the day when the sun's out.
Yeah, they can do that.
I mean, they get to do whatever they want to, and they said that they reason arrest them because they wouldn't lay off the bullhorn. If they'd lay off the bullhorn, they probably wouldn't have done anything to them.
Yeah.
Can I play devil's advocate from the peanut gallery here?
Yeah. Oh, really quick, because I can't hear you.
Okay. I think it's a clear violation of the United States Constitution's First Amendment protections.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
that's true. It's
the whole point of the First Amendment is to allow people to make those kinds of statements at events like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's what if it was a gay group that got arrested? Would you still feel the same way?
Yeah, probably would. Yeah.
Yeah, because if they were asked not to use...
Well, the bullhorn issue is one thing. There's a sound ordinance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, I used to work for the Capitol Police, and we did deal with this every single day.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain permits you need for certain things. Mm-hmm. And if you violate those permits...
I think that's the point.
Any violence against the police.
They didn't have a permit. Yeah. They just went there and just... When you do these things, you have to have a permit.
Also affirmed that small groups like that can protest without permits, as long as they're the right, within a certain size.
Yeah.
There's certain things they should have to follow, but I mean that's exactly when you'd want to protest, though, when the large groups are out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it seems like from all the pictures I saw, they're all out there during the day, so it seems like they got plenty of protesting.
You wicked rebels deny the Bible. You wicked rebels deny His Son, Jesus Christ. You must repent, you wicked dog. You must turn from sin, you wicked heathen. You sick bunch of peasants, faggot. God's gonna put you in the first commandment.
Nice. Very churchy.
Oh, you know what?
Remember those pictures I took?
Yeah.
Funny.
Remember last year? I don't know if you guys saw it last year, but there's the same older guy was there, who's in disdain look to everyone, like everybody's walking with a thong on, and then he was just
Phelps.
No, it's not. It's almost like Phelps. No, but he's an older guy just looking and then flipping the finger at the guy who was dancing, and just looking at him is just so funny. He's at a place. I think he's reporting for the church or something. He's just there to do a report or observing. But it's just You saw that last year, right? The guy.
Well, that's why they got a couple years ago. They banned all video cameras and stuff because of all the stuff that got videotaped by the religious group and got sent back. And there's this whole big scandal because they're allowing public sex. And
Yeah. Well, video camera. You cannot have video cameras inside the bars, and that's what Grand Storms was doing. He's bringing a video camera inside the bars and doing that, and going upstairs at the pool table. So
well, they were playing 8-ball.
They're playing 8-ball. Yeah, so you heard the story about him, Grand Storms. He was arrested for, masturbating in the park. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
They always come through. I'm just waiting for Romney and Ryan to get caught in a restroom together.
Oh, yeah. Right. I think that's going to happen. So anyway, so Grand Storms was arrested, and to give him credit, he did apologize to the gay community publicly. He said that, I'm sorry, I apologize to the gay community for my actions and stuff for making it hard for you guys, for making those statements. Yeah, so, but he's in jail right now for indecent exposure, I guess. I don't know, but he's in jail right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, well, before we go, we have a voicemail. Hold on.
You mean somebody actually left us a voicemail?
Yeah, somebody voicemail.
And it wasn't Dave.
It wasn't Dave. Okay, here we go.
Because when I first listened to it, I thought it was you.
Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, I just want to tell you I like the last show with the interview with where the Bears are guy. This is Deej from California, and was answered. I think it was Nard's question about sexting. I have not sexted, so I think it's something for the young kids, because I'm 47. And
catch up, old man. Catch up. Let's go.
Like texting. Anyway, and thanks for actually saying the number, because I just realized I tried to dial the number, BEAR, on my cell phone. It's not like the home phone where you see the numbers with the letters. So anyway, thanks, Ray, for saying out the number. And anyway, can't wait for your next podcast.
Thanks, Deej. I think it's Deej.
Deej, yeah. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, Deej from
California.
From California. We have a listener from California.
He sounds like a bear. Tell him to send pics for
Send pics.
You're 48 years old. It's time to start sexting. And if you don't want to do it, just give Dave your phone number. He'll send you all kind of crap.
In fact, I'll grab his phone right now and take pictures of him.
What?
Sext it to you.
What did I turn into Johnny? What is the deal?
Next time we're going to have... Oh, wait. That's going to be the new sexting. Doing the Dave. Doing the Dave. Okay. We're going to doing the Dave.
Doing the Dave.
Doing the Dave. No.
I did have someone tell me the other day, after watching my video, they sent me some funny sexting type things.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. So, well, that's the show for now. Next week is going to be a regular show. Right now, we've been having lots of interviews right now, so that's good. And what are we going to do now? I'm hungry. We have to eat.
We got to go eat.
We have to eat. We're going to grab some Fear Factor food for Ray. No. Hamburgers. Barbecue. Spicy food.
No spicy food.
No spicy food?
No spicy food.
No?
How about Tin Roof?
We can try Tin Roof.
We could do Tin Roof, Ian.
Tin Roof.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that way I can text Patrick and say, I'm at Tin Roof.
Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you want to contact us, send your emails to show@bearpodcast.com.
Or you can give us a call on the voicemail line, and get it played on the show, just like we just did.
Thank you.
The phone number is 206-222-2327. That's 206-222-BEAR. Give us a call, and we'll play it on the show.
Yes.
Within reason.
Within reason. Subscribe via iTunes and YouTube, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we will catch you guys next week. Many woofs and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear.
Testicles.
Yep.
I think I'm awesome. Just the way I am.
Yeah.
many times.
On your face.
Just so everyone knows, I'm fully clothed.